Right now at 6, renters ripped off by online real estate listings.
It's frustrating because our #1 priority as a realtor is everybody's safety.
The old scam back with a new vengeance. The red flags to avoid becoming the next victim. Plus, this 12-foot alligator brought freeway traffic to a halt.
So we see them traversing roads and neighborhoods, and they'll start to settle into their mating area soon.
The right way to react if you come face to face with a beast like this. And a savvy young girl saves her father's life. She didn't have a phone, so she used the next best thing.
We want everybody to know tonight, you will not find a large 3-bedroom house in Houston for $800 a month. Does not exist, but scammers are targeting renters with bogus listings online with prices too good to be true.
And making matters worse, the listings are on legitimate websites. Marcelino Benito is live with how the scam works and the red flags you need to look out for. Marcelino?
Well, guys, this is one of the listings that was hacked, and it's caused a whole lot of problems both for the realtor and the family that is still living inside. Take a drive through any Houston neighborhood and you'll see the signs up.
Right now, everybody's looking for a rental. I mean, this is the time to move to get your kids ready for school next year.
Realtor Babette Gonzalez says people are on the hunt for that sweet deal, so scammers are on the prowl too.
They're using real listings and changing the phone numbers and changing the name of the owners so that people think they're getting a really good deal in the area.
Gonzalez says in the last few months, several of her listings have been hacked, altered, and posted on places like Facebook and Zumper.com. Take a look. The house is on the market for $2,350 a month. The scammer posted it for $800.
People are knocking on my listings and interrupting people's lives without an agent, and that could be dangerous.
This hacked listing has been a headache for everyone involved, especially the family that lives inside this home. They even had to put up a sign on their front door warning people to stop knocking. The sign warns interested renters it's fraud and asks them to contact the realtor if they're still interested before wiring a scammer any money.
They wire their money to somebody and they never get their money back and they never get the key to the house.
There are key warning signs to look for to spot a fake ad. Scammers spell out the contact number instead of using numerical digits, and you can always check property records.
If you look at the name they put on there and go to hcad.org and look at the name of the owner there, they don't match. So that would be another place I would look if I was without a realtor.
It's a red flag that could save you time and, more importantly, money. Now, one more important tip is to stick to a website called HAR.com. That is the most reliable website for your house hunting needs here in the Houston area. We have a lot more information on this scam for you on our website, KHOU.com. For now, we're live in West Houston. I'm Marcelino Benito, KHOU 11 News.
Tonight, former President George H.W. Bush is still recovering at Houston Methodist Hospital. The Bush family telling us today he is slowly regaining strength after an infection spread to his blood. He reportedly is in great spirits and is looking forward to going home soon. The 41st president has now been hospitalized for 8 days.
2 men were shot and killed in what police say was an illegal gambling operation in North Houston. Right now, detectives think the killers were trying to rob the place. This all went down around 2 a.m. inside a warehouse at a business park off I-45 and West Little York. The victims, 2 men, 25 and 30 years old. Police say moments before the attack, there was another robbery outside the warehouse. The killers are on the run. Police are going through surveillance video tonight.
And take a look at this. Air 11 over a stolen safe that was found busted open and dumped on this road in southeast Houston this morning. Police found the safe at about 8 o'clock on Windwater Drive, that is just off Alameda Genoa, a few blocks west of Alameda Mall, and money bags were found strewn nearby. Also inside that safe, checks made out to an American Legion post in Beaumont. Now, whoever stole it, of course, long gone, and detectives now working with Beaumont police to find the owner of the safe.
Tonight, this big alligator has been released back into the wild. He had a busy Sunday night crawling onto Highway 59 in Cleveland and stopping traffic. Well, police had to call in a wrangler known as a contract cowboy, someone who's always ready to help police catch gators. This beast was nearly 12 feet long. It took the cowboy 20 minutes to calm the gator down and tie him up. Once the job was done, the crew stopped at Whataburger in a picture that is truly Texan. Now, the lake where the gator was released was about 20 miles away from any major highway.
Yeah, there are a lot of gators around here, especially this time of year. So here's a question. What exactly should you do if you ever come across one? Jess Borg is here with the answers tonight. Jessica?
Len, as the weather gets warmer, gators will be more out and about. They are less active in the cooler months, and now you are more likely to spot them. People are now saying that they're seeing them more often, and if you do, expect Gator Chris to have some tips for you. He says there are a few things you do to keep yourself safe. As state law requires, keep at least 30 feet away from a gator. They do not normally chase humans, but they are quick. Gators could go as fast as 30 miles per hour for the first 30 feet if they feel cornered. Also, do not feed them. That is how they become nuisance gators and then pose a threat to the community. Experts want to remind people that these waterways are their natural habitat as well. They keep the ecosystem in check, so do respect their presence and do not engage.
If you stay 30 feet away from them, you don't feed with them, you don't interact with them, you're going to have zero problems with them at all.
Now, experts advised not letting your pets drink water from an alligator habitat. Pets are usually the size and shape of common alligator prey. Also, gators do have a keen sense of smell, so in areas near alligator sightings, you're advised to keep pets inside a fenced-in area for a few days or inside of a house, during which time the alligators will often move on. As always, if you come across a gator, do not try to move it or lure it away yourself. Call the authorities. If a gator hisses, that is a warning. Back up immediately, but do it slowly. We are live tonight in Pearland. Jessica Borg, KHOU 11 News. Len, Mia.
Whatever you do, proceed with caution.
Look, if a gator hisses at me, I'm turning into, what's that sprinter from Jamaica?
I was about to say, I won't be here long enough.
I don't understand. I was on mute.
All right, let's talk about the weather. It's about to feel a lot like Houston.
Humidity and warmer temperatures are back, David.
They are. It's not terrible yet. In fact, it's going to be nice enough to have the roof open at the game tonight. Astros-Yankees, classic rematch of the championship series last year. 78 is where they'll start the game. It'll drop into the 60s. But here's the deal. This was another day with a huge temperature swing, 25 degrees. But those lows in the 50s are about to be a distant memory. We'll talk about the south breeze coming up in a couple of minutes.
So long. How sweet it was while it lasted. Thanks, Dave. Let's get a check on the drive home now. This is a live look at 59 the Southwest Freeway at Shepherd. And you can see things moving a little bit slow there, but you can check in on the traffic anytime. Just be sure to download the KHOU 11 app.
And coming up, a 10-year-old girl springs into action to save her father, and she does it with savvy tech skills. You'll meet her coming up.